new national curriculum framework for school education had been released. I'd like to share the salient features of it for the benefit of teachers, parents and students. The most significant change I would say is regarding the examination system. Unlike the year-end examinations which the students of 10th and 12th are facing, the new national curriculum framework has suggested there should be 2 board examinations in a year and the best score is going to be retained to the best advantage of the students. When it comes to the languages, a significant change had been brought in. For students of class 9 and 10, they should study 3 languages, of which 2 should be Indian languages. And for class 11 and 12, a student should study 2 languages and 1 should be Indian language. What is the present system? In the present system, a student who is taking up the board examination is enough to study English and 1 more language. It can be any language. It can be French, it can be Sanskrit, it can be Hindi, it can be Tamil, it can be anything for 10 standards. Of course, apart from that, 3 subjects like science, social, maths. They can take up a skill subject like IT and they can even opt for 7 subjects. But here the pattern is 3 languages, English, 2 more Indian languages, the other subjects are retained, they still have the option of the additional subject. The students can take it up. I mean, totally if you look at it, including art education, physical education and vocational subject, a student of 9th and 10th should complete 10 subjects. Should have to complete 10 subjects, 7 plus 3. For 12th standard also, it is 2 languages, of course then the other subjects, the students can take it from the 3 parts of the optional subjects which have been grouped into, which I will share with you. Has still the option of 1 more additional subject. That means for class 12, a child has to clear 6 subjects, only then he will be eligible to receive the school leaving certificate. Various combinations are being brought in in the new curriculum framework, broadly categorized as part 1, part 2, part 3. What are the part 1? What is the part 1 they are talking about? The part 1, I am talking about the optional subject, is art education, physical education and of course the vocational education. And the next part is mathematics, computational thinking. And the next part is social science, humanities and interdisciplinary areas, which has a variety of subjects available and can be offered. I am saying this, apart from the languages, the 3 parts the parents and students should be aware of. The first part I said, art education, physical education, vocational education, and of course the other 2 parts are mathematics and computational thinking, and the other one is social science, humanities and interdisciplinary areas. A student can choose from these groups the subjects which they are comfortable. A breakup of this particular subject is also given. What can constitute as languages, what can be called as art education, which can include like sculpture, fine arts, painting, folk, motion pictures, photography. A big list is there. And then of course for physical education, well-being, yoga and lifestyle, sports and nutrition, physical education for students with disabilities, biomechanics and sports. This all comes under physical education. A student can choose from that. And vocational education includes agriculture, gardening, automobile servicing, machining, electronics, accounting service, data entry, management, banking service, retail service, textiles and garments. And that's the first part. Whereas in the next group, it talks about social science, humanities, interdisciplinary area. Social science includes like history, geography, political science, psychology, health, economics, sociology, philosophy, anthropology, archaeology. I'm just listing out some subjects for your understanding. And interdisciplinary areas, what they're talking about is business studies, accounting, sustainability and climate change, journalism, Indian knowledge systems, legal studies. What constitutes mathematics and computational thinking? They are talking about mathematics, computer science, business mathematics, advanced mathematics, probability and statistics, and science, physics, chemistry, biology, earth science, astronomy, modern physics and biology. I'm telling you, these are all variety of the subjects available for the students to consider and take it as his choice. There is certain interesting thing that they have shared. Subjects can be offered at different levels also can be offered. For example, they say basic mathematics can be as well as advanced mathematics can be combined. The students are given the option to take up both. Students should be in fact students are given the privilege to choose the subject as per their passions. Since so much of subjects are available, they should not just take it up. They should understand their passion, their liking, their interest and their future plans, and accordingly they should choose the subjects. Now I was mentioning about the additional subject for 7th standard. This option is also given to the students of 11th and 12th to choose the additional subjects. The interesting thing is, unlike the previous year, even subjects like art education, physical education and vocational education, local assessment was the only thing which was happening till now. But now they say local assessment should be done, but of course with an external examiner posted in the school. Try to understand this. Local assessment is going to be done like what is happening now, but there will be an external examiner also to oversee it. Whereas all other examinations of all other branches, all other subjects, it will be only by external examination. The new national frame curriculum has also given a variety of combination of subjects which can be taken. I think you can go through it in the curriculum which has been released. It will give you a clear idea what can be the combination of subjects for the 10th and 12th. So it's a wonderful combinations available, and I think you're going to really enjoy your studies in school. The significant factor which of course should be highlighted to class 10, I would say there's no hard separation between academics and vocational subjects or between science and social science, art and physical education. A student can choose any combination of the subject for receiving the school leaving certificates. Something interesting has been brought into social science for class 6 to 8. They say the social science subject content should be like this. 20% should be of local level, 30% of regional matters, 30% of the national matters and 20% of the global matters. A unique combination has been brought in for social science subject for class 6 to 8. And their emphasis is also on the environmental education. They say this will be given emphasis at all stages of school education, and ultimately lead to a separate area of study in a secondary state. Lot of changes have been brought in, my dear parents, teachers and children. What I understand from this new national curriculum framework is it is going to de-stress the students. Students are going to enjoy because they can choose a subject as per their passion and interest. Please go through it in detail, and I'm sure we'll ensure our students enjoy their studies in our school. Thank you. We'll catch up again.